Hi friends, I am Aniket Malik and today I am going to explain the Alkane chapter of class 10 ICSE word chemistry. Friends, let's start from the basic concept of the alkanes. What is an alkane? An alkane is an open chain of saturated hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon single bond and in a covalent bond. Alkane is an open chain of saturated hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon single bond. Carbon-carbon single bond. Friends, alkanes are the compounds which are very stable. The compounds in the alkane are very stable. The first compound of the alkane is methane. The first compound of the alkane is methane. The first compound, methane. The formula of methane is CH4. Properties: alkane is a good fuel. When the alkane reacts with oxygen, it gives out carbon dioxide, water and oxygen. Let us take methane only for the example. So CH4 plus O2 gives out CO2 plus H2O plus O2 plus O. You have already studied in the previous lessons about the isomers. Isomers are the organic compounds having similar molecular formula and same molecular composition, but their chemical and physical properties are different. For example, the normal butane or the N-butane has the formula of C4H10, whereas the 2-methyl propane also has the same formula, but the chemical property is very different. So these are known as isomers. So alkane has few isomers. Let us show it. These are the alkanes and these are the isomers. So here first alkane is methane. Friends, methane has no isomers. Then second compound is ethane. Ethane also has no isomers. Third compound is butane. Propane. Propane also has no isomers. Fourth compound is butane. Butane has 2 isomers. After that, pentane. Pentane has 3 isomers. Hexane. Hexane has 5 isomers. Heptane. Heptane has 9 isomers. After that, octane. Octane has 18 isomers. After the nanane, it has 35 isomers. After that is decane. Decane has 75 isomers. But friends, in our syllabus there is only the isomers of butane and pentane. and rest of the isomers you'll study in the higher classes. First, let us start with the isomers of butane. Isomers of butane. Isomers of butane. What is the formula of butane? Is C4H10, because alkane's formula is CnH2n plus 2. So C4H8 plus 2 10. So it is C4H10. So C4H10. Butane has two isomers. One is N-butane or normal butane, and another is isobutane or 2-methylpropane. So what is the structure for N-butane? The structure for N-butane is HCHH. See friends, when you draw the structure, you have to see that the carbon has the 4 hands. So if the carbon has the 4 hands, then the full drawing will be correct. See 1 2 3 4. Before only we learned that in organic compounds carbon and hydrogen are compulsory. So by only giving the dash also, if you do not draw the hydrogen also, you do not write that, it will indicate the hydrogen only. So you can see H, C, after that here will be again C. See, here it is butane, so carbon will be 4. Here you give hydrogen, here you give hydrogen, here you give hydrogen. See, this is called the N-butane. Now we will draw the isobutane. I will draw the isobutane. Isobutane is also called 2-methylpropane. 2-methylpropane. Isobutane structure is like this: HCHH. Here it is CH. See, from here we will draw the chain compound HH. See, there are 4 carbons only, so it is butane. From here you complete the diagram HH. See the structure. Structure is little same only, the both structures have. See, both have same number of carbons, same number of hydrogens, and structure is also few different, but they have different chemical properties. But in the ICSE exams, with these drawings comes very much. So please remember these drawings. Friends, now let us learn about the isomers of pentane. Friends, the formula of the pentane is C5H12. See, by the alkane formula you will get all the formulas. Pentane means 5, so from the root words we got pent, that means 5. So carbons will be 5 carbons will be there. 5 carbons. The formula of alkane is a CnH2n. So Cn, that means C5, then H2n means H. 2 into 5 10 plus 2 then 12. So C5H12. C5H12. Now there are 3 isomers of pentane. One is N-pentane, number 2 is isopentane or 2-methylpentane, after that is neopentane or 2,2 dimethylpentane. So first let us see the N-pentane. The structure of N-pentane is like normal structure only. See friends, here are 5 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hydrogen is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the name of this structure is N-pentane. Now number 2. We will learn about the isopentane. And before isopentane, the isomers is there in your syllabus only, but before this we have to learn the isomers. So my next video will be on the isomers only. So let's continue. See, the isopentane is also called 2-methyl-pentane. See friends, it is also called the 2-methyl-pentane. Okay. Now see its structure. It is totally same as that isobutane, same structure. See C, 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 C. From here C. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we give H. Friends, one thing to remember, in the organic compound, carbon and hydrogen are the most important compound elements. In every organic compounds, the carbon and the hydrogen are must. So without carbon and hydrogen, there will be no organic compounds. But few compounds are there where carbon and hydrogen is there, but they are not organic. But in most of the organic compounds, carbon and hydrogen are there. So it is maintained as a law only that carbon and hydrogen are present in the compounds which are organic. See friends, this is then the 2-methyl-pentane. And now let's see as the third isomer of the pentane, that is neopentane. Neopentane, or it is also called 2,2 dimethyl pentane. See, its structure is like this. See, 2,2 means in the functional group we have learned this. Functional group we have learned this all. See friends, this one is the structure. So these are only the isomers of the alkanes in our syllabus. But about the isomers of the hexane, octane and decane, these all you will learn in the higher classes. If you take as chemistry as your subject, then you will learn these all. So now friends, let us learn about the occurrence of alkane. Occurrence of alkane. Friends, We know alkane's first compound is methane. First compound is methane. Methane, I think you all know that methane is also called the Mars gas. Why methane is called the Mars gas? Methane is called the Mars gas because it is obtained from marshy places. Marshy places means the places where all throw the garbages, waste and etc. and form a huge dump. The methane is obtained by the fermentation of the waste in the marshy places. So it is known as the Mars gas. Here the fermentation of the compounds is done by a special type of bacteria. The plant waste that we throw in that places ferment. So, and then number 2 is, okay, let me write it. Methane is known as Mars gas. Known as Mars gas because it is obtained from marshy places. Due to the fermentation of cellulose. By a special type of bacteria. Then the second source of methane. See, the animals which have plant matters in their food chain contain an intestinal gas. That gas only contains methane. See, in first condition we saw methane in the Mars gas because it is formed by the fermentation of the cellulose. So the animals which have cellulose in their food chain contain an intestinal gas. This intestinal gas only contains the methane. So this one we can write as this. The animals which have cellulose in their food chain make an intestinal gas. That gas only contains methane, that is CH4. Now friends, we will learn the third source, that is cavities of coal. See friends, during the obtaining of coal, the coal cavities contain few organic gases. From them, some organic methane is also present. Many cases were there, the carbon dioxide is there, H2O is there, methane is there, but about 65% of the gas is methane. So it is a huge source to find methane. And after that, the second compound of the alkane, ethane. Ethane, the places only where methane is found, they are only about 10 to 20% of ethane is always present. Whether it is at the marshy places or in the intestinal gas or in the cavities of coal. So friends, these were the occurrence of the alkanes. Now let us study about the structure of alkane. Friends, mainly in the alkanes, methane gas is only taken for all the examples because methane is only the main compound of the alkane. So alkane's main compound is methane. You will see in your books also methane is only mainly given. So let us draw the structure of the methane. Then H, C, H, C, H, H. We know the formula of methane is CH4. This one we are drawing the methane. CH4. The structure of the methane is known as the tetrahedral structure. See friends, you can see this forms a triangular structure. The full methane forms a triangular structure. So you can see, if you consider the carbon as the center, so you can imagine a pyramid like structure is formed. See friends, see here hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen. See friends, the angle formed between a hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen. The angle formed between a hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen is 109 degree and 28 minutes. Friends, mainly in the book it is given 109 degree and 48 to 40 minutes, but the accurate is 109 degree and 28 minutes. And the length of a bond means the length of the bond between carbon and hydrogen is 1.09 Armstrong. In physics you have learned about the unit of length, that is Armstrong. See friends, the length is 1.09 Armstrong. And the energy required to break this carbon hydrogen bond, the energy required to break this bond, that is hydrogen carbon hydrogen is 435 kilojoule per mole. 435 kilojoule per mole, which is a lot of energy. Okay, so structure of alkane is done. Now friends, let us learn about the preparation. Of alkane. First and the most important is the laboratory preparation. See friends, in laboratory preparation of the alkanes, mainly sodium acetate or sodium ethanoate is used, and mainly for the production of the methane, sodium acetate and sodium ethanoate is used, but for the production of the ethane, sodium propionate is used. Formula of sodium acetate is CH3COONA. This is called sodium acetate or sodium ethanoate. So plus it is given with the NaOH. with the catalyst of CaO and 300 degrees centigrade. See friends, the combination of this NaOH and the CaO is togetherly known as soda lime. Soda lime is the combination of the NaOH and the CaO. So by the reaction, they will replace their partners and form Na2CO3. See, Na2CO3 is gone. See, 2Na gone. So Na gone. CO3. See, C gone. 1O gone. And 3 O's gone. 1, 2, 3. So what is left? 3 hydrogens. After that, after the 1 carbon and 1 more hydrogen. So plus CH4. That is methane. Gas will be formed. Friends, this is a very important reaction for the ICSE board exams. The ICSE board exam mainly gives you the question like this: create a methane by using few compounds in the laboratory. So you have to suddenly understand that it is told to make the sodium acetate. It is told to use the sodium acetate and make the methane gas. Okay, this is a VVI reaction. Okay friends, after that let us make ethane. We will take a sodium propionate. The formula is C2H5COONA. This is sodium propionate. Sodium propionate plus NaOH and CaO, that is soda lime at 300 degrees Celsius forms Na2CO3. See, like here also same thing. See, 2 Na gone, 3 oxygens gone, 1, 2, 3. 3 oxygens gone, 1 carbon gone. See what is left? C2H5 means 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen, and C here 1 more hydrogen is there. So the compound that is formed is C2H6, that is ethane. Okay, now I am going to give one more method for preparation, that is a reduction of alkyl halides. Halides means what? Halides means the compound which are formed by the halogens are known as the halides. See friends, in the preparation we will use CH3I. Okay, see friends, here we will use the CH3I plus 2 freshly prepared hydrogens. From where we will get this freshly prepared hydrogen? This freshly prepared hydrogen we will get from Zn plus HCl or any active metal plus dilute hydrochloric acid will react and form a salt and freshly prepared hydrogen. So this hydrogen will only be used here. So it will react and form CH4, form an hydrogen iodide, that is HI. See, then this one is a methane. So the alkane gas is obtained. See friends, now I am going to show one more VBVBI reactions which comes in ICSE. Always it comes in ICSE. From the last 10 years question papers I have seen that this reaction comes every year with 3 marks. See, it is called the Wurtz reaction. WURTZ. It is called the Wurtz reaction. See, here also nothing different. Here also we will use CH3I plus Na, that is sodium, and catalyst will be different, that is the dry ether. See friends, here we are using dry ether, then it is formed to make CH3, that is ethane. See, CH3 you can also write as C2H6, but like this also you can write CH3 plus it will form NaI. So let us balance the reaction. Okay, so here will be 2, then sodium will also be 2, here will be 1, 2. See friends, properly see the reaction. Very important reaction this one. 2CH3I plus 2Na as dry ether acts as the catalyst and forms CH3, that is C2H6, and ethane, that is ethane, and friends, and forms your sodium iodide. Okay, friends, now till today I taught you till here. My next video will be on the chemical properties of the alkanes. Okay friends, thank you. And if you like my video, please like. This is only for study purpose.